Hello, we are Anasia Choque, Cristian Montero, David Herrera, and Tania Avila from course 11-2.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning. Today's scoop is about the movie Christmas Carol, which has captured the attention of the public in a great way. It has had a pretty good impact, and this thanks to its very good story. It's a short novel, is writer by the British Charles Dickens and published on December 19, 1843, tells the story of a great man named Ebenezer Scrooge and his trial after Beckins visit three ghosts on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning to remind him of the consequence of these bad deeds.
This story begins when Scrooge's only partner, named Merlin, died. Scrooge was an old man and kind lonely. His work was based on business and he liked nothing much less Christmas. He said it was in his office. On a Christmas Eve, his nephew came from him wishing him Merry Christmas and invited him to spend Christmas Eve with him and his family. However, Scrooge despises him.
Merry Christmas, man! Nice to see you!
Check.
What? Christmas? Don't be kidding!
Merry Christmas? Will all you be happy? You're poor.
We are you, angry man.
Check. Merry Christmas. In just the time to buy more with less. The time when you're after all.
Don't be mad.
To celebrate Christmas.
Don't be like that. Christmas has done good without talking abstain of it is a time of affection for us and so say Merry Christmas.
You come and what? You are away.
So Merry Christmas, man.
Good at
And Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
And Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Then, while Scrooge lay in a cooling bunk, when he was resting in his room, something very strange happened. A ghost appeared to him. He recognized it immediately. It was his partner, Jacobo Marley. The ghost told him that he was there to make him recognize how he lived because now he had to suffer for the life and he had previously had and warned him that in the following. At night, three spirits will come to his house to visit him.
First name the spirit of Christmas before visit him and took him to the place where he had grown up. When he worked in a store as an appropriate another situation was when he was in a very lonely and sad room. At that moment, it made him remember to his sister whom he loved very much.
Another idol came to replace me.
Which?
The good Ebenezer.
I don't like it. Without your content, life like money.
You are another.
think a bit more than this. With what feel you want chance?
We are happy without money.
I was only a child!
You are free, Ernest.
I still love you.
You are free, Ernest. On the second night, Scrooge was waiting for the second ghost, a very legendary apparatus that came from the other room. He entered this room and it was a large space with a lot of food and a giant man, who had a glowing torch, which was the spirit of the Christmas present. The giant transported him to the center of the town, where there were many agents for Christmas dinner. Then he took him to Bob Cratchit's house and saw his family, and now they were despite the poverty and illness of his own team. Finally, they moved to the house of this new Fred, where he his could say how people enjoy Christmas eating and playing like this returned to his room.
The next night he was waiting for the last spirit, but as it was dark he never saved his face. This was the spirit of Christmas to come, which showed him in the screech that people talked about at death.
Then he took him to a place where they were selling the position of the deceased man, and also showed him the house of his employee Bob, where he observed that his youngest son had died and everyone was sad. Finally, he took him to see the corpse of the man in his bed, discovering that it was the same.
Finally, he woke up and realized that it was a dream and that day was Christmas. He woke up with great joy. He spoke to boy that he saw outside on the shed, and he sent him to buy his biggest turkey, and that he gave it to him will second to Bob Cratchit's house.
They are here! How are you? Merry Christmas!
Mr. Strong?
I beg you to forgive me and ask you help.
Amazing, he made it.
The includes previous payment that you make. Thank you very much and very Merry Christmas.
He left with his best looks, very happy. He headed to his nephew's house. When he arrived, he began to say hello and have a good time with them. Since then, he was a good man that everyone loved. He also increased his employees' salary, and little team showed it with happiness and already recovered.
With this story, Charles Dickens elaborates on the essential value that Christmas transmits, to use the value to kindness, empathy as a fundamental value among people.
Merci, how are you?
Howling.
Mhm.